Hello, nerd of the surf, and welcome to Into the Breach. This is the second game made by Subset Games. Released second game released on Steam. They may have made smaller games before FTL. I don't know. They were the creators of FTL, my favourite indie game. So yes, this is Into the Breach. Came out a couple of months ago. And yes, I am going to play this for a bit because I've been thinking that I've been wanting to do some reviews that are actually pretty good. But I thought that like some games like this would be, with my style of video making, wouldn't be great for a sort of lots of parts, sort of like separate sections, and then make that into a video. Something like Fallout 4 would be, where you could talk about like the sound and the DLC and the gameplay in various sections and segments. But this is more of just a thing you'd play, so yeah, that's what I've decided to do. So this is like your leader person who's like, oh, the Vec are invading Earth, or whatever. Yeah, I think this is Earth. So yes, this is a place, there's no hostiles here, and these two other places where there are hostiles. So, these stars represent reputation, which I have not yet been able to use, because you firstly need to take over an island before you can use that. To purchase supplies. I've not actually done that, but you never know, I might be able to do it this time. And you can get one for doing this, but shields are active, which means there's sort of a shield around buildings, and if a building gets destroyed, then your power grid goes down, and if you lose all of that, then it reaches 0, then you die. And also, ooh, power available, nice. You have these 3 vehicles to start off with. You can change the sort of loadout of different vehicles as you unlock more, which I am yet to do because I am not very good at this. And each of the mechs have a pilot. Now, if you're a pilot, this has sort of time travel-ish, very minor sort of thing. So basically, if, for example, your power grid goes down to 0, you lose, then your mechs, any surviving mechs, get beamed up into a timey thingy thing that goes like, hey, we're going to restart this, and you started a different map, but it's a randomly generated game, and you get to choose to keep one person. I have kept that person, and these 2 people have no XP. This person has leveled up once, yeah, so you can just choose someone to lead, and if this person dies, then oh no, they're dead. Now, yeah, they have some abilities that upgrade their health to start off with. I've never actually got the dash ability. I do want that because that does look quite good. But yes, anyway, let's start playing the game. So let's go to the library. So it shows a little image of the map. That's where the enemies spawn in to start off with. There's a missile silo there. Silo. There you go. And a couple of buildings that need to be survived. Now, these are the places I can spawn, over here or over here. May as well spawn there, there, and there. That'll do. I don't really focus too much on the placement, just, close-ish and somewhat useful. Now, there's a pod incoming. This usually contains something quite good. I think usually it contains a leader of some description and some power stuff. So, people have moved. This building is threatened, so if I don't move this person out of the way or kill this person, then they are going to damage this building. This person is threatened, which means this person, if attacked, will, as you can see, take 1 damage. And this building has 2 health and, would take 1 damage if it's attacked. Now, if I move this person over here, does this person have the range to do that? No. However, if I did that, I think I would be pushing that into the water, although that flies, so that wouldn't really be a thing. There is also an undo move button, so if you're like, alright, let's go over here and see, what can this do? Nothing. Okay, let's undo that move. So I think that's quite nice. Actually, no, I'm going to move you there and push you out of the way so you don't kill that person. I'm going to move you over to here, because that's pretty much the only place you can go to, and punch this person with Titan Fist. That's not that. No, okay, click and attack. There you go. No, click at the wrong place. That person has been exploded. Now, if I move you over here, do you need... No, you don't need the line of sight, so I can just bomb you. If I were to attack here, then these people would be moved, because this walking artillery thingy has the capability that if you hit something, then any hostiles around it will move. So if I were to hit here, and there'd be this person here instead of a missile silo, then this person would take 1 damage, and this person would be moved over to here, if this person was there. Or I could just go here, and then this person wouldn't be able to attack this missile silo, and this person would just be moved over there. So I think I'll do that instead of using damage. Just do that. Also, that person will now attack this. This is where enemies are emerging from. I'm not sure if that's gonna... The attack order is there. Ah, so enemy actions, then the enemies emerge. Okay, so this person will attack this tile, and then hostiles will come up. You can make enemies attack each other, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's quite a simple turn-based game, but it's very fun. It's an enjoyable little thing. That missile's leveled up, and that is a thing that's annoying, because that increases the health, which means something like this, which can, just die to one hit with the mech, because that does 2 damage. I suppose these artillery do 1. Now it can't do it in 1 hit. Now it has to, hit it, and then this, both of these things would have to attack it for this to die. Or we could just destroy that. However, that can't attack, and that will be destroyed by the next move if it doesn't move from here, or here, as this missile seller will blow everyone up. Now, if I just move you out of the way, because sometimes, what are these, sort of scorpions? Okay, I was thinking they looked a bit like scorpions. Scorpions! They have, and I think other types of bugs as well, have a sort of slinging web, you will not move ability. So basically this can't move, and that can cause issues if you have something like a vehicle, because that means the vehicle won't be able to move like this. So I could either blow up that, which would be really a terrible idea, or not do anything with you, or just move you there, push you out of the way, then you won't be able to damage that. You will actually attack that, which is pretty good, and you'll take damage from the emerging vent. Actually, no, do you move before then? Yeah, you would presume by 4. Enemy actions, and then what's 5 and 6? Oh, right, that's that, and then 7 enemies merge. Okay, so you'll attack that and possibly move, I'm not too sure. Hopefully you'll take damage from the vent. Now, I need to move you out of the way so you don't do damage to that, preferably. And I believe I can't do anything for that, so that's going to have to take a bit of damage. However, I can move you over to here, bomb this, so it does that, takes a bit of damage. You've got moved out of the way, but that's not too much of an issue. Why is this a thing? Oh, that's because that's going to take damage, okay. And now I could punch you into that, but that would do damage to that building, so I won't do that. And instead, just move you here, punch that, and that will go to there and die. Marvellous. And also that tree is on fire, which is, well, not for tree, but forest, is on fire, so if I step on that with one of my mechs, that will damage it. So, I'm speaking quite quickly. I should try and not do that. So, that has taken damage. Oh no. That has taken damage. Oh yes. If this were to die, then I think that would die too. It did indeed. Good. Because instead of just removing the extra piece, pod destroyed. Oh, that's annoying. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Right. And then that got damaged from the emerging thing, and nothing emerged from it. So that's quite nice. That building is now has issues, and that has a ranged attack. Oh no. Right, I believe this can only fire... Yeah, this can fire in any... It's sort of like the rook from chess. It can fire in any one line, but however, if there's a thing in front of it, then it can't fire. So if its line of sight is blocked, it won't be able to do anything. Now, if I were to attack this person, that would move them over there, but that would kill them. Okay, if this person had 2 health, then that would move them over here, so they would still be able to damage that. But no, you only have 1 health, so you're just dead. Marvellous. Too many? No, only 2 turns till victory. Move you here, punch you, and then move you over to there, because that's pretty much all you can do. And if you wanted to, you could just go here and push that person out of the way even more. Sure, why not? There's not really much point in not doing that, but there's not really much point in doing that. But whatever, it's fine. So you now fire a nice ball at that. That is now going to fire in the next turn, and I get some reputation if that launches. And that's being threatened. Presumably that's going to be threatened. Oh no, they're threatening the buildings. I see, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. What's this ability? You were just, not ability, but like thing, you were just going, whoa, whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know. So yeah, move you out of the way so you don't damage that building anymore. That could have been a potentially bad idea, but okay. Who's going to... You'll be fine. You could just, punch that dude. So that person dies. You're going to die at some point. I can move you over here. How much health is that? That only has 1 health. Okay, let's not do that. I was thinking I could, move that into the range of death. But that presumably, yeah, that's going to happen before... That's going to lift off before that does anything. Well, this isn't going to die, but I haven't taken any... damage from that yet. Could you... Oh, you can't move. Ah, that's annoying. So basically, all I have is you, And if I were to bomb you, then that would damage the city. There's not really much I can do for you, is there? No, if I went there, then you'd be pushed into the line of death. No, let's not do that. Instead, let's just... Could I move you over to there, and then you instead... go that way. Yes, I could defeat you. There we go. That would save that building. Enemy go into water. They don't. They don't survive. Whatever. So that shouldn't be too much of a terrible thing. You'll take damage, which doesn't really matter as long as you don't die in its last turn. You will damage that. People die, but that's not a huge issue. And that's launched off into space. Fantastic. So that is the first thing. And that went quite well, really. I mean, everything happened perfectly fine. Most people survived. Time pod did, get a little destroyed. That person's like, whoa, space. Who do you remind me of? I don't know, someone from a film from the 80s I'm thinking. And I have rescued or liberated or rescued or something that settlement or city or place. So, Safeguard Valley, let's investigate this. Actually, no, do I have anyone leveled up? No. That's a shame. So, you have an ability which, presumably all of the pilots have abilities, so if they level up, for example, if this person gets another 21 XP, then they'll get an unknown skill, which will be known when they level up. And in the case of this person, that's 1 extra reactor point, so I have either another 2 health, or if I had another reactor point, I could have dash. Or if I got rid of Titan Fist and health, then I could go with dash, but that needs to be powered, so I can't actually do that. And you can test your machines, or mechs, whatever, in a virtual simulator. So if you're just like, oh, let's see what this does. Oh, so if I just move you into the water, mechs can survive in water, but they can't attack. And then just move you over here and be like, yeah, mwahaha, yeah, oh no, but whoa, I'm just going to just, oh, I've not really ever done this, so yeah, just, there we go. Also, if you do knock an enemy into an enemy, they will both take damage, which is always good. Anyway, yeah, let's go to this place. Nice. Right, I can only spawn here. I could spawn in the water. That would be defending that, and then just move you there and there. That sounds like a good place. So these are domed, shielded places, which means they can basically survive a hit. You're now threatened, and you're in water. Oh god, that was a terrible idea. Right. This is a... This might have not been a good plan, but I can, like... I could damage everyone here, which would probably be terrible, but I could. That is something I could do. I'd like to be able to save... That would not be how I would do that. I'd like to be able to save Mech Dude, so I could just, push you out of the way or damage all of that, which would not be a good idea. Move you over there. That means you're not going to do any damage now. I could move you over here and punch you or you. You wouldn't die, you would, but you're both threatening that. Actually, what could you do? You could damage that, which would stop you from... Well, that would kill you, sure, do that, and then this will damage that out of the way. Marvellous, I could have killed that by this just doing damage, move that out of the way, then attack. But basically, that was, I think, a good thing to do. Nothing's going to take damage, that mountain's a bit broken. They can just destroy mountains, which I think is a bit interesting. But yeah, oh god, why do you exist? Oh god, webs. Oh god, more webs. There's a dam over there. Okay, what do we have? Destroy the dam! Oh, damn it. That was an attempt of a joke, I know, it was awful. Right, if I move you over here, could I just theoretically destroy said dam? No, okay, let's not bother with that. I'll try and use Mech Dude in a minute. Right, what happens if I do that? That is basically death. Fantastic. Right, I could destroy you, or instead I could just, move over to the here place. Yeah, sure, that'll do. I could punch you out of the way. Yeah, wahaha. And then be like, you! No, you, there we go. Blow up the dam. Fantastic. You took a bit of damage there, which is kind of a... oh god, I hope you don't die in the next turn. No, you shouldn't be up, you shouldn't die. There's people get into position to prepare to attack you. Right, that forest is now on fire because the Scorpion of Death attacked it. Oh, that Scorpion only has 4 legs. A bit more creepy. I want to play Spore now. Oh no! I'm sure that's what you would say if a terrifying Death Scorpion attacked your building. Right, so basically... Oh, we're a little surrounded here. Right then, so either I could move you over here and fire you into the water, which would kill you. Or... I could bomb that again, that would kill that, which would probably be a bad idea. What are you being attacked by? Oh, that. Okay, you probably should move out of the way. If you were to move here, though... if you were to move there, you could attack that, which would... do that. Probably a good thing. Yes, we are the greatest of people. So you're waterlogged, so you can't do anything. You can't... Okay, so you're just going to take some damage. You're going to take 2 damage. Oh, dear. And then you just go there and kill that. There we go. That's probably the best thing we could have done. It's probably not, but, you know, it's potentially a decent thing. Yeah, you can't do anything. Okay, end of the turn. Right then, enemy turn. So, oh no, they're going to still damage that. Oh, that's annoying. They're going to damage that building there. Oh, but it resisted. That's good. That's good. There's apparently a 15% chance of that not doing any damage. I don't know what that means. Overpowered bonus, +2. Pilot bonus, 0. Okay. Basically, that's the thing I don't particularly understand, but it's probably fine. Now, I could step in the way of these, or like, ooh, they're all in a line. Could that be potentially good to a strategy? Well, that would probably be a terrible idea. You could move over to there and bomb all those people, which would, you know, cause a hell of a lot of havoc. Sure, why not do that? There we go. That was useless. That did nothing. Right, what if I bomb you? That's not going to do anything. Okay, let's not do that. What if I move you over to here? That means you're going to sustain a hit. Yeah, you're not going to die. We just need to survive for 1 more turn. So we'll do that. 1 building will get damaged. You'll get damaged. Hopefully that won't explode. Have I lost any of the power grid? I think I've lost a little bit of the power grid. Okay, that's resisted. Basically, I've been able to use my mech for the past couple of turns, but, you know, it's been a thing, though. Ah, that's bad. Yeah, I think that's the 2nd building we've lost. Okay, I don't know how to get the power grid back up, if that's a thing at all. Maybe you just need to survive? Yes, survive the, or save the island. Potentially. Now, that's that place done. Good. Now we could block 3 Vex spawning times. Or spawning 3 times. Okay, that's a interesting objective. And protect the coal plant. Sometimes there's mountains, so you could create choke points. I mean, the only time that happened failed miserably. But, yeah, whatever. Now, how are you doing? You are quite far away from the level up, and you are... Well, you're quite good. Okay. Now... That or that. That's a lot less open, but you do have an artillery over there. That could be helpful. And water, so we could just knock them in. Sure, let's do this. This sounds like a great thing. Oh, straight away. Ah, right. Well, let's just position the people there. That's, you know, a terrible idea, but, you know, it's probably fine. The mechs! They've come, finally. We're rescued. You're not rescued. You're going to stay where you are, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with something that has 2 health standing in front of something that does 2 damage. Right then, so, you could damage that, or you could just, you know, attack these things, which, I mean, that would probably be a terrible idea. We can move you over there. That will prevent one of the... Oh, no, that's not one of the abilities for this. Oh, whatever. Right, sure, that's probably fine. Protect emergency batteries. Don't know what that would do. Maybe that increases the battery count at some point. This, I quite like, because this does double damage. This attacks here and here, or, you know, attacks 2 places. So that can severely damage that guy. Which I won't bother doing, because that person's just going to take damage when that goes up next time. You could go over there and fire a missile there, which would mean that that person would die in the next turn. Or I could fire a missile over here, which would move that person. Yes, there we go. So, now, he's going to injure his friend, who's not going to injure me, potentially, or possibly, I'm not actually too sure. And then that person's also going to take damage. Right, who hasn't been done anything with? Mech, you could just go here and punch that guy because he's annoying. There we go, fantastic. Less health, and end the turn. No? Oh, yeah, you exist, don't you? Oh, I could just bomb the 2 of you. Sure, why not? That'll be good. I quite like that artillery piece, it's quite nice. Or SAM, or whatever it is. What is it? Old artillery. Well, it's a lot more helpful than our current artillery. Well, arguably. Right, good. I mean, it's only got 1 health. Has it only got 1 health? I think it's only got 1 health. Has it only got... Oh, that's a lot of things. Has it only got 1 health? No, it has 2 health. Okay, that's, you know, somewhat useful. So that's 2 health. Go away. This has, you know, just, yeah, you stay away. And that is that. Cool. No point in moving you there because they'll just keep moving anyway. Okay, you go there. End that turn. Sure, why not? There we go. Works. Right, good. That was nice and easy. They are erupting out of the ground. They're going to be moving into position. And then... well, crap. Okay, now it's got 3 health, which means I'm not going to be able to punch that. However, if I were to fire an artillery with that, that would do a lot of damage to a variety of things. Let's do that. Then you now have the strength, or that has the weakness, to be attacked by that. Fantastic. You, bomb that. Why not? And then, how much else? That has 2 health. You just go for that and be like, yeah, Maybe go... you need range to attack. That's... well, basically, you just stay there and don't explode. Fantastic. That's pretty much all I can do for that. Fantastic. So you take one... well, not fantastic. You know, you take 1 damage, and then those things erupt, and then that building's in danger. That's not too much of an issue. That building's in danger again, which is a bit more of an issue, because that has 3 health. So that means that if I could move this guy over to... no, not there. If I could move you over to there, then that could just bomb the 2 of you, which would be, you know, nice and easy. Well, that would be very damaging. But that would actually be quite a good beneficial thing, really, because then you would die. You have 1 health, which means you could just, you know, pummel that. Oh no, maybe not. Could you move to a better... but no, you couldn't. Ah, shat. Well, you could... no. Do you have... oh, you have a move. Fantastic. Can you heal that guy? No, you can't. That's annoying. How about you go over there and just... no. That's... oh, God. That's a bit of a cock-up, isn't it? Right. Yeah, that's just going to destroy that if I attack it. So we either lose a person who is really quite inexperienced, so, you know, that's, you know, not too much of an issue, or we lose a building, and I think a person is more important. Sorry. The mech will come back next turn, so it's alright, and then you can just, you know, step out of the way and punch him in the face. Oh, no, don't do that. Go over there. No, just, oh, that's just, okay, so take the hit and punch it in the face. There we go, okay. And that is the end of the turn. So you're going to damage that. Just 1 more turn, and that would have, you know, potentially survived. But that's run away, we've saved, everyone's all good. Fantastic. Lovely. Region secure. Killed in action. Well, oh no. Oh, that increases the energy. Right, good. Everyone survived. No one died. That's good. Apparently there's just exactly 1,000 people in every city. And you've survived currently, I think, 2 timelines, I think. Yeah, because this is 1 timeline, so if I, you know, if I were to explode, then high threat detected. Ooh. Wait, is that normally the... no. That has tidal waves. Ooh. Potentially interesting. Okay. Also, the protect the coal plant right there looks pretty decent, and that is just prevent 3 things from spawning. Okay, so now I think I'll only do 1 or 2 more of these. So we have that, or we have this, which has high threat detected. Let's do that. I tried to do a train thing once, and I ended up blowing up the train. So I'm not that smart. Right. Good. Let's position you here, here, and here. Good, that'll do. Now that power generator, not in a great place. Yeah, also that's a terrifying beetle of death. Okay. You've just got you have a lot of distance, Firefly. That's not good. Hornet. Oh no, Hornet, not Firefly. Firefly is the thing down there. Okay. Right, well, in that case, train, that'll move over to the next turn, so I can move you over here, or, you know, be damaged. Now, what if you do that? That's not gonna... Now, I want to try and move this person away from, you know, damaging the thing. You can only attack things with line of sight. That would... I want this to stay alive, just, you know, because it's useful. What if I do that? That's not going to help. Okay. If I were to go over here and punch you, that would damage you. What are you going to attack? Yeah, you're going to attack that anyway. Although if you just get moved out of the way, that's not going to... You'll be perfectly fine. Or you could go over there and destroy... Yeah, go over there and destroy that. That's a noble thing. Don't really sacrifice noble thing. Is that a range attack? That doesn't have a range attack. Okay, good. You could move over to... Not the train track. And blow up that. No, because that's going to potentially damage the train, which I wouldn't want to do. Or would it? Would the train just ram that, or would that... No, I don't want to take the risk of the potentiality of the train not... That looks like a bad thing, that sort of explosion thing there. Perhaps. Yes. Right, what can you do then? If I just move you over here, what will happen if I... You know, if I just fire that there, that'll be moved out of the way. I could really do with you going sort of there-ish, but unfortunately you can't. If I fire that there, that'll, you know, do damage, but yeah, there's no point in really doing that at all. Yeah, it's just gonna, you know, take some damage for no good purpose. Okay, now this is the thing I quite like. It's just, what am I going to do? If I do this, bad things are gonna happen. But if I don't do this, then other bad things will happen. Like, I quite like that as a thing. I do like FTL, and in turn this is, you know, quite nice. I didn't think this would kind of be my sort of thing. I thought that looks a bit simple and not really a good success to FTL when I first saw it. But no, yeah, this is it. The thing with Subset is they just make a very simplistic type of game, but balls, but in a very good way, in a very fun and enjoyable way. And the thing is that until I said the thing is, that's kind of relevant. The thing that I kind of think of with this is it has less. You could feasibly do less with this, less sort of creativity or less type of playstyle, perhaps. I mean, you do have different types of units, and you could mix and match those, I suppose, or mechs, whatever. But yeah, I don't know if there's really going to be the same sort of thing. Like, for example, in FTL, you could. Oh, that's good. You could take. Oh, you leveled up. Nice. You could, for example, beam aboard, you know, groups of people onto enemy ships, and, you know, take them out and get more resources for taking out the crew, as opposed to just blowing up the ship and taking what scraps you can find. You know, so FTL, you can do that, or in wouldn't really do anything at all. But sure, do that, why not? Or you could, you know, try and get a full crew of Lannis and then sort of blow them up, which would be... No, not blow them. Beam them aboard and then suffocate the oxygen out of the ships. You could just use missiles or lasers. Variety of different types of playstyles with FTL. But, I don't know, it's just... What does that happen? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've not actually played... I haven't been able to play with other types of vehicles. I think that train's going to explode straight away, which is not going to be good. But, yeah, I'm going to move you over. You don't really have the health. No, you can just do that and then heal. There we go, good. Yeah, so... I don't know if this has the same sort of variety as FTL has. Although, I may be mistaken. As I say, I've not played this as much as FTL. I've only got 90 minutes on this and the sort of half an hour of this video. As opposed to FTL, which I've been playing for around 130-ish hours. I'll just check. FTL, that's 122 hours. Okay, yeah. So, quite a long time on this. Now, does that have more health than that? I hope not. How much health does that have? Yeah, I think that does. Oh, God. Right, basically, we've lost everything. But if we survive another turn, hooray! Good. So, don't damage my vehicles, because that is unappreciated, and you just go over there and get defeated, you damn fool of distraction. Yes, you just, yeah, you have no health. Yeah, I mean, you also have very little health now, but yeah, we win, and that is the end of that. Nice. And I think we didn't lose anything except for the train and the thing, and it's like, oh no, we lost the train. Oh, maglevs. And you got promoted, which is, again, good. Although you can only take one person with you. Now that's happening, okay. You can only take one person with you per per temporal shift theme bob. So let's get you 2 more health, I suppose. So you get mech reactor +1. Fair enough. You're just a non-existent person. So yeah, I'll be taking you along the next road as well. I think you've already been in 2 existences. Right. So there's a Firefly leader, aka Gunnery Sergeant Bug, and there's the corporate tower thing. So basically, we need to protect that, which is like our HQ or whatever, as well as these buildings, as well as defeat the Firefly dude. Flyfly? Firefly, yes, Firefly, of course, right. So I suppose I'll just move you there, and you there. Or like, maybe if I move like the mech over there, that'd be a bit better for defense. There we go. Flank that with artillery, everything there to stay. I mean, it'd be quite terrible if we accidentally just crashed into one of the buildings when using the drop thing. But, that's fine. Oh, God, that's annoying. Right, so, if that had 1 more health, I could push it over there to stop the next thing from spawning. So, I'd either punch you, or I could go over there and punch you, so you wouldn't be damaging what? Why is that bent around there like that? Are you... Oh, you're doing damage to both of those. Oh, well, I disapprove of this very greatly. You just do that. You're not going to damage that, so I could move you over there and just hit that there. Good. There we go. That's taking a lot of damage. This... Oh, Shatter Monjaro. That's not good. Right, move you out of the way so you don't die in nearly 1 hit. Everyone loses health. Lovely. I think that is everything. Everything's safe. Good. Well, not safe, but nothing's going to explode this turn. Fire damage. What? Oh, that's even better. I didn't even know there was fire damage there. Oh, fantastic. Good old burning forests. Whoever said that they were a bad thing? Well, I mean, Australians. But... now that's a bit worse. Please say you have 3 health. You probably have 4, but if you had 3, we could defeat you now. How much health do you have? 3. I've never got past this occurrence. That would be bad-ish, but not terrible. You, no, you move over there, punch that guy out of existence, and then you could just move over to there and say that would be a terrible idea. Yeah, just drive through burning forests, walk up to a giant death flying thing and say that would be a bad idea. Just bye. No, okay. You're gonna damage 2 things, so needs the money out where there needs a few. There we. Oh no, that's not how that works. Oh, that's a bad thing. Right. Well, in that case, we should be fine. You know, that's only gonna, damage 2 buildings, and, that's potentially 2 power grid losses. We have a slight chance of them not... that's also fire damage as well. Okay, so that's R. That's not too great, and that's R. That's not too great, but, there's still buildings there. We just have to not lose anything for the next 3 turns, and one of our things is damage, so, okay. That's gonna... I need to move that over there. That over there, into that burning forest. So that's... At least we know what we're going to do with that. Although that only has 1 health, so... God. Little surrounders there. Okay, good. Lot of... all the buildings, except for that and that. So, half the buildings are going to be damaged or destroyed next turn. And I don't think we have a 15% chance of all of these working perfectly fine. Also... The 15% chance is a bit odd because it didn't happen for 2 playthroughs of this, and then it happened about 3 times in a row. Just on the next one. So that's interesting. So I could either destroy you, which would mean I wouldn't take damage, or I could move over there and destroy you. Because you would crash into that. Okay. As much as that's a good thing, it's also terrible. Right. I could destroy you, or destroy you. Well, that's going to save that building. That ain't going to do nothing. So I'll save that building by sacrificing a bit of my health and hoping that I'm not going to die. You could stand in the way of that building and punch out those 2 guys. Good. And then you could either destroy that guy and okay, it's time to hope, hope. We need to hope that, that survives a hit. If that survives a hit, we have a chance of winning. If it doesn't, then... Oh, shat. Come on. No, that died, okay. Well, the war's lost, now we're doing a temporal jump. Getting out of temporal breach protocols. Oh, run away, what's that? That looks terrifying. Game over. Now I can keep 2 people. So you've survived 2 timelines in the past and you've not survived any. You, come with me. So, we've got this guy. Survived 3 timelines. And then we've got all these. I haven't got any of these achievements and I need those to change up the squad. So, yeah. This is Into the Breach. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And I could just, play another round with this guy. Unless, the mech dies in that case. Oh no. Also, that looks more silver. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please feel free to like, subscribe, and share the video, as well as go over to my Twitter if you want to be alerted to when I release videos, and my Patreon if you want to give me money for my... I was going to say hard work, not hard work, for my light work. There you go, that's probably it. Yeah, 2 hours a day sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, that's... So, thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And goodbye. And I just noticed on my second monitor, if I have this selected, then there's sort of a red line along here, because this is in window borderless sort of thing. But there's not a borderless, so presumably it's just in full screen windowed mode, and there's just a red line on my second monitor just across from here, just over here, which you won't be able to see, except for a tiny little dot there. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, yeah, goodbye.